Now, what about speech marks? Again, speech marks. Speech is when you talk, right? Or when your character is talking, right? And marks, well, that means that you're going to be putting marks. Look here, at the beginning of the sentence. And right here when you end your sentence. These are called speech marks. Good. Whenever your character is speaking, you have to put those marks at the beginning and end of your sentence to show that someone is talking. These are called speech marks. Right here before today and after the exclamation mark. Good. So if you want to say that Ms. Brewer is talking, you're just going to put the speech marks. Start with the speech marks, then write your sentence with a capital letter, then either a full stop or a question mark or an exclamation mark, depending on what you want to write, and then speech marks again. Good. So again, these marks are called speech marks. Speech is when your character is talking. Good. Now you put these marks at the beginning and end of the sentence to show that your character is talking. Good. So again, speech is when your character is talking, and speech marks are marks that you put at the beginning and end of your sentence to show that your character is talking. Good. Now let's go back to our main objective. I can innovate the story. First of all, we need to review the story using the story map in a few seconds, and then I will tell you exactly what we need to do. So again, Miss Brewer was informing her student witches that the head witch will be coming to inspect the school and they must behave properly. Then Tabitha decided to impress the head witch. So she went to the library and found the brain box spell. Now the problem was she did not memorize the brain box spell properly. And when she tried to cast this spell, she was turned into a cat. Then her friend Mimi decided to help her. But again, she made another mistake and she was turned into a zebra. After that, Agnes decided to help. She made a mistake and she was turned into a turtle. Then one by one, all student witches were turned into animals. And Miss Brewer got really mad at everyone. So she decided to help. But she sneezed while casting the spell and was turned into a giraffe. At that moment, the head witch walked in. She laughed and asked them to turn her into a unicorn. Tabitha offered to help. Good. Now here's what you have to do today. I want you to change the end of the story, starting from this picture. When Miss Brewer got mad at the whole class and decided to help everyone out by casting her own spell. Now it could be anything you want. Write down an alternative end to the story. Now here's what I want you to do. I want you to change the story starting from this picture when the whole class was turned into animals. Now I want you to do it in form of a comic, just like this one. You have to draw your characters and write your sentences in speech and thought bubbles. Good. Now it could be anything you want. Like, for example, the head witch walked in and she got mad at everyone and she turned them into something else. Just use your imagination. So again, you have to do it in form of a comic. You have to draw your characters and write your sentences into speech and thought bubbles. Excellent. And don't forget your success criteria. Capital letter, full stop, finger spaces, and on top of those, question marks, exclamation marks, speech marks, and onomatopoeia. Good job.
Goodbye, you two.